Ghostbusters, He-Man, Garfield, the Chipmunks. Why? It's an 80s swap, so hurry back.
Just an 80s boy and a 90s teen, going on all things Disney, from mouse to parks and in between. Come share the magic with me. La 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 la. Live your life to a Disney tune. Come and share Jake's Disney Afternoon.
Hey Disney Afternoon gang, welcome back to my channel and thanks for returning. If you're new here, my name is Jake and I do all kinds of Disney content including subscription boxes, swaps, hauls, pins, vintage trivia. If it's Disney, we're doing it. So you're going to want to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next Disney adventure. Guys, it is another 80s swap and of course, your boy's here for the 80s. This is a swap hosted by my pals Ben and Danielle over at Melick Adventures. We did one of these back in the spring or something like that. And of course, when they asked if we all wanted to do another one, yeah, let's celebrate the 80s all the time. So I got my big box here. I don't think there were too many rules in this. I think we sent in preferences and there was a price point and you just went 80s crazy. So, besides my Disney things, what did I put down? Probably like He-Man, Garfield, Inspector Gadget. I'm looking at like all my cartoon DVDs. Snorks, Smurfs. Yeah, if it was an 80s cartoon, man, I was there for it. I think you could also put down maybe favorite music and things like that. Yeah, I was having like flashbacks from when I went shopping for my person. So, let me show you the inside of this box, which is super cool. Look at all of the 80s goodness. We've got Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. We've got cassette tapes and pink lips and sunglasses and that neon pink and blue and yellow. All very Saved by the Bell. Ooh, another good one. All right, so we've got a card on top with my pal Garfield. We've got some foozles stuck everywhere. Jake, I hope this brought... Let's try that again. Jake, I hope this box brings you joy. I'm not much of an expert on vintage items or even much about the 80s, but I've been watching you and hopefully you love it. Of course I'm gonna love it. And maybe you got a little bit educated, so that's the best thing. Y'all learning about the 80s, you missed out. Please open in numerical order, and I got you 2 extras. One of them is a little beat up, but I figured you would appreciate it. The more wear on a vintage item, the better. Alisa de la Cruz. So, thank you. It's always fun to be gifted by somebody new. So, let's get some of these foozles out of the way, and I am certainly going to reuse those on a rainy day. So, we got to open in numerical order, which is fun. So, let's see what we got here. I can see, now you can kind of see. Where did you get this wrapping paper? All right, I got to stock up on some of my 80s wrapping paper because that is glorious. All right, that's an extra. All right, so let's see. Maybe numerical starts closer to the front. I found both of the extras right away. Not very good at this game. Number 6, number 7. Girl, did you bury number 1? Number 9. 9? That seems awful high. 4. This is like 80s game. Number 8. Did you put a number 1 in here? Ignore the jagweeds out on the street. They're flexing their muscles because they've got nothing better to do with their lives and parts of their body are small. So what are you going to do? Number 3, I think I'm getting warmer. Number 5, getting further. Oh, hold. Number 1 and number 2. Okay. All right, so they're little guys. That's how they got a little bit buried. So I appreciate a good wrap on these things because it's always exciting to open them up. All right, feels like a pin. What do we got? Yes! Where did you find this? Guys, it is Alvin, Simon, Theodore, doot, 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 as a pin. All right, so I just started very recently a non-Disney kind of cartoon pin section, and by section I mean I literally have one Garfield pin. So now I've got 2. That is amazing. All right, you're gonna have to tell me where you got that, because that just makes my life. All right, number 2. All right, now how am I gonna open this? Let's see. The Chipmunks, man, I love that show. I have the old school theater up there that I loved as a kid, and I finally found vintage and boxed and stuff. Oh, what's this? Okay. Oh, super cool. So, oh, it's a magnet. So this looks also very vintagey, but look. We've got Smurfette and Papa Smurf and what was it? Was it just Shy Smurf? Bashful Smurf? Anyway, that's amazing. Loved the Smurfs. Okay, let's keep rolling here. All right, we did say 3, so we did find 3. This is getting easier as we go. Man, I just love reliving the good times. The cartoons in the 80s, second to none. Some of y'all missed way out. Anything you could want on a Saturday morning, there it was. Ugh, it's glory. Okay, so this is now in a box, which doesn't help us identify it. And all I saw was the backs, but they're pins. Girl, no. All right, I'm gonna look at the side there. Yes! He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Where do you find? All right, I gotta do some research. Look at, we've got my boy He-Man and my man Skeletor on clearly fantasy pins, but like these backer cards, there's no note in there to say. Wait, let me see if this little box may be indicated. Well, it Karasi, I think, is the name of the group, because it does say product description die-cast pin. Karasi. I'm gonna have to do some internet sleuthing, because I gotta step up my non-Disney pin game now that, like, all right, so there's a little bit better on the old Skeletor, and let's get He-Man out of the plastic. Man, this cartoon, I had the toys. Have you all been buying the Retro Play? The Origins He-Man? I've been collecting those. I need to get me a Castle Grayskull. That's one of the things, but man, Lisa, you are spoiling me, All right, that's number 5. All right, that's an extra. That's number 7. All right. Man, you've done so good, and we're not even out of the gate yet. What number was this one? Wasn't? Oh, maybe it's this one down here. 4. All right, we sort of got this bookish shaped thing. Man, you are like killing this. All the feels. Oh, all I did was tear off that. Do you have any idea what it is? Man, this immediately brought me back. I had collected some of these at some point. I definitely didn't collect them all. And I feel like maybe I did have this one, but I don't have any of these anymore. It is the old school Garfield collections. The Garfield obsession I had when I was a kid would astound you. It says Merry Xmas, Happy New Year, and then some maybe Chinese or Japanese writing. I'm not sure. So that's cool. But I would cut these out of the comic, the Sunday comics, and I had 2 notebooks that I pasted them in. I had the color ones from the Sunday comics, and then I cut out the black and white, like 3-panel strips from the weekly paper. I don't think I still have those, but man, this takes me all the way back. Oh, you're killing it. You're killing it. Okay, I swear I saw number 5 somewhere. Oh, maybe it's this one way down here. Hold, please. All right, here we go. Number 5. He-Man. It's not He-Man. Oh, I don't know if it's He-Man. I haven't opened it yet. Oh, it is not He-Man, but this is you know, for someone who doesn't claim to know the 80s or the vintage, you are doing so good. This is a vintage item. The Get Along Gang. Do you remember this show? Do you remember that Caboose Playhouse that they had? Loved it. This is a pencil holder. And it's still taped in its original yellowed tape. That looks pretty vintage. I'm debating whether I open it. You know, one of these days what I'm going to do is I'm going to start an 80s museum. And I've got toys and things galore. And I'd like them to kind of be as original as possible. I'm going to leave this in the package for now. But that is a super, super cool item. Oh, man. All right, number 6. Here it is. All right. Boy, you went and found like something from all of the... Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! So, this is like a movie folio. What is this? A storybook by Ann Digby based on the smash hit, over 70 full color. Oh man, that's super cool. So my experience with the Ghostbusters was I actually never watched the live action films until the pandemic. I think I might have seen clips of them, but they had the real Ghostbusters toy line and cartoon, and that was what I mostly knew. And then I finally watched the films, which, man, the 80s goodness in those films is so good. So it looks like there was Stay Puft in there, which I think that's from the second one for sure, right? So it looks like a combo deal. What's the publication date on this? I'm gonna guess 88 or something. Let's see. 84. Even earlier than I thought. That is amazing. Oh, the vintage goodness. 5, 6, that's extra. 7. Good grief. Let's see. 9, 8. Wait, was that maybe 6? Hold. It was 6. Okay, so now I'm looking for 7. That's 9. Wait, that's 7. Okay. Very similar shaped to the other one. Oh. What are these? Proton pack and a ghost trap with light and sound. These look like sort of modern reissues. Who are you gonna call? This collectible kit includes a mini replica of the ghost debilitating proton pack and wand, complete with light and sound features. This cool gadget allows aspiring Ghostbusters to light them up and blast them away if there's something strange in your neighborhood. Kit also includes full color stickers. Wow, that's pretty cool. Look at that. It's like a little mini version of the pack. And then this one is the Ghost Trap. This collectible kit includes a 4-inch mini replica of the iconic Ghost Trap, complete with light and sound features. Mini full color sticker book. Wow, those are really cool. I have like a little collectible mini shelf at on my desk at work. So I may have to take these in for that. That is super cool. I gotta know where you found those. So I know there's a lot of places doing like reboots and resells and things. All right, number 8. All right, let's see. I mean, this box just keeps getting better and better. And all right. So Skechers. Now these are not shoes that are gonna fit my jumbo feet. Wow. Okay, so they're not shoes, obvs. It is a whole bag of McDonald's things, and they're all right. We've got an Inspector Gadget, Go-Go Gadget watch. We have got an Inspector Gadget. I think this is the one where you could collect all the pieces, and it made the guy. So there's like the boot section. This is the hand section. Oh, the Go-Go Gadget copter, what are they calling it? Siren hat. It's not what we called it in the day, so whatever, it's fine. This is an arm with like the other arm with like a gun or something. What's this one? This is like the chest torso piece. It's sort of hard to see. You can sort of see like a tie. And then, so this must be from the 2002 or something movie that they did with Matthew Broderick. All right, I'm going to put this together, but I'm going to show it over on Instagram. Jake's Disney Afternoon. Go give a follow there. That was amazing. Holy cow. What a surprise that was. Don't fall. Please don't fall. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to have fun putting that together. So definitely go check out the old Instagram. All right, number 9. Man. Inspector Gadget. You know what? I didn't even think about what this could be. As I was like feeling, I was like, what did she get? Alvin, Simon, Theodore. Man, where are my lunchbox people with the old clasp? I don't think I had this one in the day. I definitely had a Chipmunks one in the day, but I did not have Whitewater Expedition, copyright 1984 by Bagdasarian Productions. That is amazing. Wow. Amazing. All right, are we down to the extras? I believe we are. So we've got, this says it's an extra, and this says it's an extra. Let's go with this, like, squishy, squish, squash. Okay, where's... Oh, this is... And is this in its original packaging? Girl! Alright, this is Sorcerer Mickey. Look at that robe, but it's the vintage Disney store, that purple and pink from back in the day. Oh, man. That is cool. Oh, now do I take it out of the package because it's... Alright, I'm going to free this guy from his little packaging. Don't at me in the comments if you're against it. Oh, it's a little like a bean sack guy. That is super, super cool. Look at that. All those details. All right. He's going to go somewhere up there for now. That's amazing. Thank you. Man, going to that Disney store, I remember when we have, where I grew up, we have the third largest mall in America. It might be the second now. I can't remember. Anyway, it's a big mall. And when it opened, in 88 or 89 or something, they had a Disney store, and it was just all the collectibles were there, all the snow globes. It wasn't just sort of the kiddie stuff you see. Well, you don't see anything today, but all right, last one, last extra. Disney's It's a Small World. So there's a whole bunch of these like encyclopedias in the day, and this like actually it's a Small World the ride, but this like goes around the world, and this is the one I think she said was probably beat up. The cover's falling loose, which means it was well loved or well destroyed, hard to say which. What's the 1973. So you can go to Italy, Rome, Vatican City, Assisi, Perugia, Siena, Florence, Pisa, the Riviera, Genoa, Turin, Milan, Venice, San Marino, Naples, Sicily, Sardinia, Malta, flags, facts, and figures, and then the index. Wow, and you're kind of going around with Donald. We've got some Chip and Dale there over in, well, I don't know where they are. Somewhere in Spain, Florence. You've got Huey, Dewey, and Louie and the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Oh man. And they have like little stories, like there's like dialogue and things, so they're like sort of informational and sort of entertainment. Look at, you've got Goofy being the gondolier there in Venice. Man. Girl, you killed it. You killed it. All of the 80s goodness, all of it in one box. For someone who didn't know vintage or much of the 80s, you did it all perfectly. This box makes my heart so happy. Love celebrating the 80s. There are a lot of other channels down there, and everyone has different preferences. So like, you're gonna get all the different kinds of nostalgia from everybody's sort of loves from the 80s. So definitely go check them out. Hit that like button. Please tell me down below what was your favorite comment, or do you have like a favorite cartoon or movie from the 80s? Like, what's your go-to like 80s reference or like comfort spot? Let me know. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Lots more gloriousness coming up. I hope to see you all soon on the next Disney Afternoon.